for our nightly impression. I have no comment at this time. It's you. Remember I talked about I didn't know whether we went to Germany? We had somebody in the audience one night said, we see your show in Germany. And I said, I didn't realize we were seen there. I had a letter from Andrew Van Gam, or Van Gam, I guess, who's the manager of the Eiffel Audio. And he says, we are seen Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday evening from the previous day. Apparently they get it by a satellite, or would they send a tape over? Sounds like tape? Yeah. You know for sure? Mm-hmm. When your show started experimenting with stereo sound, we found that Johnny's voice was on the right, and the band had a good stereo spread. Ed McMahon tended to drift from left to right and back. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
As we have a recording studio here, and we are in the process of building a video production studio, this was a great impetus. So we tried to copy the effect. For the sake of authenticity, we tried to get an inflatable Ed McMahon. Soon discovered that they are not available in Europe. So we had to make do with an inflatable Margaret Thatcher mounted on a camera dolly, which we pushed back and forth, I guess, to try to get the stereo sound. So that answers the question. We are seen in Germany. I suppose that's broadcast on Armed Forces?
Yeah.
Well, what is Eiffel Audio? Is that a... Anybody know?
No.
This staff is certainly alert. I'm getting lots of answers here tonight.
It's on a tower somewhere, the Eiffel.
You don't know that it's on a tower. Anyway, I thought that was interesting, and I was wrong. You'd have stayed with the Oliver North impression. Did you read what happened in New Jersey, what they found? Music lovers? Yeah, they found 80 cartons of sheet music. Actually, they were discovered in a New Jersey warehouse 5 years ago, but they never opened them, apparently at that time. Revealing unknown songs by George and Ira Gershwin, Jerome Kern, Richard Rodgers, Victor Herbert, and Cole Porter.
Wow.
Hmm?
I just said, wow.
Wow, yeah.
Very good.
Apparently they discovered in '82 they didn't open them because they had some legal problems or something. They say it'll take music historians 2 years to go through it all. But already they have found more than 175 unpublished Jerome Kern songs, including half an hour of music dropped from Showboat before it opened, 70 Gershwin songs. Altogether, 90 manuscripts in Gershwin's own handwriting. That's fascinating, isn't it? 30 Cole Porter manuscripts, an original of Old Man River in Jerome Kern's handwriting, 178 pages. That's amazing, isn't it? I guess for musicologists. Is that the correct term, musicologist?
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Doc. They also found some other cards nearby that didn't get the press that these did. Also, some songs that didn't do as well. But we always think that everything that great composers write is a hit.
Yeah.
Not necessarily so. We made a list of some of these things in other cartons here. Here's a George Gershwin song that's probably best forgotten. An Ethiopian in Paris. Then later on, he apparently went to American in Paris, and that was his first draft. How many of you know that he did an earlier musical called Porgy and Buster? From that show came the tune, you know, That's You Is My Brother. Maybe I set it up too seriously. Well, let's see. I'll just skip through these quickly. Jerome Kern wrote a song about the... We're stretching here, but this is a comedy premise. You buy the premise, you'll buy the material. Wrote a show about the non-smoking ordinance in Haagen-Dazs stores called Smoke Gets in Your Ice Cream. Did you know that? I'm in it, and I don't know how to get out.
They didn't buy the bid.
I'm in it, and I don't know how to bail out.
Try another one. Go ahead. Give him another chance.
Jerome Kern wrote a theme for the Weight Watchers organization. Most of you don't know that. The last time I saw my feet. Rodgers and Hammerstein wrote a romantic tune. People will say, you know the original one, right? What was that?
Say we're in love.
People will say we're in Simi Valley. It was the first draft. And,
Is that where you'd like to be right now?
I would like to be there right now. That's all that really counts, isn't it? Love is here to stay. That's the only thing. And by the way, we were thinking this afternoon. We had another thought that has to do with the same bit, but I think this may be a little more amusing than what you just heard. If you had different lyrics for some of these songs, they probably wouldn't have been as popular, right? So we have put some new lyrics to some standard songs, and we're going to ask you to try to sing along with us, and we will put the lyrics up on the screen. This is kind of an audience participation and a little... Remember the song, Let's Do It? You know that song?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the tune, folks. You know that? It's called Let's Do It. And we're going to have Ross Tompkins, who's our piano player, play that melody. Let's do it. And then we will flash some new lyrics up on the screen, and you can join in or not join in. Join in. All right, ready? North did it, Fawn did it, even Rear Admiral John did it. Let's do it. Let's take the fifth. Now we're on the right track. The next tune will be Anything Goes. Ross, would you give us... Got that song in your mind? Okay, here we go, folks. The Russians say their nuke reactor was built with a safety factor. Now heaven knows everything goes. What's the next one you got up there, Ross?
I love Burbank.
Okay, this is to the tune. It's to the tune of I Love Paris. I love there. That's right. Are you ready, folks? I love Burbank in the morning. I love Burbank after dark. I love Burbank's little restaurants which are greasy. I love Burbank's older women who are easy. I love Burbank every moment of the year. I love Burbank, I love Burbank, 'cause I can see over. You really have to take a piece of material like this on the road. You get You all know Old Man River, so there's no sense in going over that. It's just... Man Reagan, that old man Reagan, he must know something, but don't remember the date he ordered the arms to go to Iran. I know there's one more. This goes to the catchy song of I Got Rhythm, which goes like, forget. Okay. Got it. Forget rhythm by those cons at the drugstore, and you won't need anything more. Put that in the non-repeat file. You're very good, thank you. Christopher Reeve is here, Dana Carvey, and Frank Olivier. We'll be back in just a moment.